is Marie Lundi, your partner in everything real estate related. And so if you are a first-time home buyer or you currently own your home and you're planning to make a move, this is one of the best advice that I have for you. And so the advice is make a list. Make a list as far as exactly what you are looking for in your next home. And so this may seem very simplistic, and you may already be doing so. And if that's the case, congratulations, because that's where it all starts. And so in my career, I have met buyers that just delve into the process, not really having a list of must-haves or nice-to-haves, right? And what I found is when I work with buyers that do not have a standard set of guidelines for their purchase, they may be a little bit confused as they're seeing properties. And so keep in mind, the more properties you see, the more confusing it may get. And so having a list keeps you grounded on what's most important to you. And so the first criteria that should be on your list should be your price range, right? So before you go out there and start looking at homes, you should be very specific on how much you are willing to spend on the property. Keep in mind that you may qualify for a much higher amount that you are willing to spend on a home, right? And so it's important that before you go out and start shopping, that you put a cap on how much you're willing to spend on a home. That is my first recommendation. Also have a list of must-have, non-negotiables of amenities that you're looking for in a home, right? And if you are buying as a family, the whole family should be involved in that process, including the children, because they may have items that they really would like to have, right? And you want to include their voice as part of this whole process. Also have a list of nice to haves, right? So those are secondary in nature. You know, if a home has those items, then that's a bonus. But if not, you're able to buy a home without these items and you would be perfectly happy with the home. And by the way, your list should also include the feel of the neighborhood, the types of schools that you're looking for your children. Is it going to be close to public transportation, or is it going to be more pedestrian friendly, right? So as many aspects of the home, which by the way includes the neighborhood, because at the end of the day, buying the neighborhood is the first thing that you're buying, right? Before you actually buy the house, you're actually buying into a neighborhood. So having a list for the neighborhood and what the neighborhood would look like is extremely important as well. And so I hope that this information was helpful. Once again, just to recap, a list will keep you grounded, especially as you start seeing a lot of properties. You could go back to your list, go back to your price range, everything that you set in place before getting into the process will kind of bring you back to reality when things kind of get complicated, right? So that will be your beacon of light. So yes, create a list and you'll be in great shape. Once again, this is Marie Lundi, here to help.